Now we're going to create 4 groups. And remember, we have 4 equal groups of 5. And so I'm going to use tally marks to represent my equal groups. So to recap, we have learned different ways to represent multiplication. We started with repeated addition. We also used equal groups to represent multiplication. And today we've learned how to build an array to represent our multiplication sentence. So for independent practice, you guys are going to complete the assignment that you will see on the next slide. For independent practice, you are going to complete this activity inside of your math journals. What I want you to do is to draw the table or the chart inside of your math journals. Make sure that you title multiplication and write today's date so that you know the day that we completed the assignment. And you're simply going to first show the repeated addition number sentence for the factors that you have here in the left column. And so the 3 is going to represent our groups, and the 5 is going to represent the number in each group. And so my number sentence should look like this: 5 plus 5 plus 5. And I can simply count by 5s to figure out what my sum is, which will give me 15. Because 5, 10, 15. My groups, I should have 3 groups. And it doesn't matter. You can do circles, squares, whatever. Just remember that in each group, there should be 5 in each group. And your array should have 3 rows and 5 in each row. And your product is 15 because that is the total that you have here, the total here, and here, 15. Because 3 times 5 is equal to 15. And I'm asking that you guys complete this in your math chart. I'm sorry, in your math journal. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out for clarity.